Jack.
Anyone
There's a
have a
statewide
Valentine
APB out.
yesterday?
Jack's okay. He has something up his sleeve. He's not worried about being caught.
How do we help?
We go after the other side of the equation. Jack has a legion and its cronies run.
What? What the fuck?
And some of the other guys.
With the whole department breathing down our necks.
It's time for action, Herschel. It's time for change. Jack's crossed the Rubicon, and we have to be on the other side right now.
Christ, what was that?
Explosion. Something big.
Get in the car and head for the cloud. KGPL can give us the details on the way.
Sorry, son of a bitch. Get your blood, you son of a...
I'd never seen nothing like this.
I wish I could say the same. It's like a bomb's gone off. Jeez.
Get delayed somewhere?
What in God's name happened here?
Wasn't nuclear. If it was, we'd all be dead from the radiation.
That's reassuring. What's radiation?
Everyone inside the factory was vaporized. I mean, look at the size of that crater.
Anything to go on?
You're looking at the remains of Nicholson electroplating. Have a look around the rubble, see if you come up with anything.
Hey, detective, I think I got something here.
Any idea what this is?
A very large egg cup? A Viking helmet? How would I know, Phelps?
Looks to me like some kind of machine component. An airplane part, maybe. Blew the locker open, but shielded the contents. Let's see what we got in here.
What is it?
A substitution cipher. The Germans used them in the war. These are cipher rings.
You know what to do with them?
Maybe. They used them in OCS.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with that. Sorry.
Tomoko Akamoto. Japanese name.
Any ideas, Herschel?
None that I care to utter for public consumption.
Only OSS agents use these things. We'll need to get the film developed to see if there's an espionage angle. Detective Phelps, badge 1247. Can you speak to someone at the Army Air Force Base for me, please? Thanks for your help.
Okay, so we're making a little progress. And Vermont Ave.
It's an address. 133 North Vermont Avenue.
Very curious.
Tell us what happened.
Our chief chemist, Harold McClellan, was using this area to test the new process.
What exactly is this new process?
That's classified information, son.
A lot of people died here, Mr. Nicholson. I'm prepared to go to the press and tell them it was your fault. What is the new process?
A way to chemically polish aluminum. It's traditionally done by hand. It's extremely labor-intensive. The process could be worth millions.
Who is Tomoko Akamoto?
Dr. McClellan's personal assistant. She came highly recommended.
Akamoto was involved in industrial espionage. Was she working for you or for a foreign government?
That's a ridiculous assertion. How can you possibly say she was a spy?
How many of your other employees carry spy cameras in their handbags?
Jesus, Mary and Joseph, she was selling me out.
She wasn't a foreign spy. Who could she have been working for?
There could be other plating companies, but the big customers for the process are the aircraft manufacturers. Lockheed, Boeing, Hughes, North American.
What can you tell us about McClellan?
A brilliant chemist.
So you thought McClellan could do what no one else could do? You were prepared to take that risk.
Look, he was a trained chemist, and his ideas could revolutionize electroplating.
And you would be rich.
I'm a businessman. What's wrong with turning a buck?
You blew up 6 blocks! We'll be in touch, Mr. Nicholson.
Get out of the way!
What are you doing?
I'm driving here. Wonder if we'll run into any issues. Apartment 1. Place is tossed.
Somebody turned the place over.
Diablo.
Better watch your step.
This just turned
You think
into
I could fit in there?
conspiracy.
I couldn't fit in there.
I am CSI. Oh, there's the end.
Looks like we have a match.
Oh,
Interesting dame, this Akamora.
what the hell?
What is it exactly?
Microchip.
Microfilm. A document shrunk to the size of your thumbnail. Operator, message for KGPL.
It's a military project, gentlemen.
Can you state your business?
Detectives, Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We're investigating the explosion. We have reason to believe there may be a link to Hughes' aircraft.
I'm sorry, I can't help you there, Detective. Without authorization from Military HQ, you won't be allowed onto this facility.
What seems to be the problem, gentlemen?
We're working the big explosion at the electroplating plant. Found a part there that belongs to one of your planes.
I work head of security for Mr. Hughes now. I'll take full responsibility. I'm sure we can clear this up. Follow me. It's the big hangar. You can't miss it. Follow me.
Understood, my guy.
That thing really fly?
Mr. Hughes believes so. Amazing, isn't she?
So, this is the spruce.
Jesus Christ, Biggs, you want to get me fired? Mr. Hughes hates that fucking name. It's the H-4 Hercules to you.
You mind answering a few questions, Mr. Mapes?
Call me Vernon, kid. Fire away.
Do you know anything about the explosion that happened at Nicholson Electroplating this morning?
No more than anyone else. Heard the boom while I was shaving. Almost shit my pants. Thought it was Pearl all over again.
But you had no personal contact with any of the employees. And you have no idea what caused the explosion.
I'm in security. I handle Mr. Hughes' personal interests, if you get my meaning. I'm not directly involved in manufacturing.
Do you know Tomoko Akamoto?
Never heard of the broad. Why?
You don't happen to wear an LAPD tie pin, do you, Mapes?
Sometimes. I have a couple of them from my days on the force.
Do you know the chief chemist at Nicholson Electroplating, a Harold McClellan?
I've heard of the guy. He was pitching some fancy process to the company.
We know that you were sending parts to Nicholson for testing. Question is whether you were going through Nicholson or cutting your own deal with McClellan.
Interesting theory, kid. How you gonna prove any of that?
We found a prop spinner in the wreckage. We believe it belongs to this aircraft.
We sent them some aluminum parts to test. Howard and the Boffins were interested in this guy McClellan's theories. McClellan was cutting out Nicholson. That's not our problem.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Mapes. Do you mind if we have a look around while we're here?
Sure. Knock yourself out.
Latitude 24 degrees, 15 minutes north. Longitude 76 degrees, 0 minutes west.
Where's that at?
76 degrees west. 24 degrees, 15 minutes north. Let's see where this is exactly. Bahamas. Somebody's already got their maiden flight planned.
Looks like Mapes' office is in the far corner. Let's go see what he's hiding.
What's this photo? Who is that? I don't know who that guy is.
Thanks for the tour, Mapes.
Always happy to help the department.
I don't want to drive again.
You can drive.
All right. Hey.
Any messages for me, Hopkins?
Not many you'd want to hear.
Hey, Cole. You're not winning any popularity contests upstairs, you know. I have your photographs. You can use the magnifier. There's quite a lot of detail.
Bringing the Watcher a match for our John Doe. He's
Oh,
obviously
shit,
the
yeah.
competitive bid. Can you get this over to Lockheed so we can get a name for this guy?
It's already on its way.
Howard Hughes, millionaire, industrialist, aviator, and playboy. And Vernon Mapes, ex-dirty cop and business fixer. Excellent photography, Tomoko. So Tomoko had the goods on McClellan. Too bad
She
they
did
blew
steal
place to
the
hell.
formula, so like, you know, I'm not saying anyone's in the right, you know, but
Can anyone make out the street number behind him?
Are you kidding? With my eyesight?
Cole, can you help me with a little experiment? Use the eyedropper in front of you. One drop from each of the bottles on the desk. Place the drops in the petri dish. It's okay, guys. Just a little experiment.
Can you guys knock it off? Everyone's still jumping from that bang this morning.
Did the same trick to me about an hour ago.
Acetic anhydride is almost as explosive as nitro, and when mixed with perchloric acid, it's very unstable. It needs to be cooled constantly. We used linseed oil, but you could add any organic compound to trigger an explosion.
3 little drops.
Yeah, and they were using a 100-gallon vat.
there's gas everywhere.
It stinks of petroleum.
Avgas, if I'm not mistaken. It's all around the floor.
Oh.
Hangstrom is flying today on TWA.
Angstrom is dead, Cole. Why leave your ticket behind?
Wasn't expecting to
Just
blow
cleaning
up.
Hangstrom and McClellan are the same man.
Oof.
The gas, Cole, the gas! We gotta get out of here right now! Look, by the stove! Shoot the gas line, Cole, we're out of here!
First, old man.
Fuck. There you are, shitheel. Come on, he's not getting away from us.
Yeah.
Smash the son of a bitch.
Shit out of me. My car never turns that fast in my life.
I'll go for the tires. That ought to slow the son of a bitch down.
Yep.
Stop right there. Get out of the car.
Show his face when he's hiding behind the car.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Oh yeah, this is the first time we're running up here.
I'll take full responsibility.
He was the one guy I could have caught. Why do you have to die? Okay. That was a little awkward, but what can you do? Alright guys, that's gonna be it for LA Noire. Pretty tired, I'm gonna get off. Thanks for tuning in today's stream.